You know, marriage is work.
And that's
marriage is work. I'm not here.
Go ahead, sorry.
I'm not gonna be here.
Now, I say this to y'all, man. In the reality of life, you got to understand that the majority of women have psychological issues from seeing the wrong types of relationships. Many of these women talking about, relationships and all this and commitment, men are afraid to commit. They don't even understand what commitment is. They saying you're afraid to commit because you see the signs of a woman that's not worth committing to. But this society tells you that if you're a real man, you'll go ahead and get into some legal marriage, man. Don't ever legally marry any woman. It makes no sense. It's the dumbest decision you could make unless you understand that it is a business. And in a business, you have to include loopholes that are going to allow you to end said business without suffering any serious financial detriment. You can go anywhere to get the lies, but I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the Alphasphere. Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA.
Is having a beard considered a cheat code?
It is. I do like men who have a beard. Like I dated one guy, he shaved his beard off. It was like completely like a no for me. And I was like, yeah, this is not gonna work.
You broke up with him shortly after?
Yeah.
Because he didn't have a beard?
Mm-hmm.
Did you let him know that?
I did. I told him. I said that, because you cut your beard, this is not going to work because
He can grow his beard back.
Respectfully, that's going to take too long. So I'm off to somebody else now.
Here's a woman who's saying that she left the man because he cut his beard off. Because he cut his beard off. And it was going to take too long to grow back. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with someone saying, okay, this doesn't work for me. I don't want to be in this situation anymore. You changed something that I didn't want you to change. I really didn't want you to change it. Okay, let's get back to it. I'm done. You go your way. I'll go my way. I'm perfectly fine with that. But I'm also perfectly fine with a man saying, okay, to a woman, you gained a little weight. I'm done. You gained 5 pounds. That means you're going to gain 10. I'm done. You changed your hair. You cut your hair. I don't like it. I'm done. You got new friends. I don't like your friends. I'm done. You got more money out of the bank account than I told you to get. I'm done. You ain't got no better with intimacy. I'm done. I came home and the kitchen wasn't cleaned up. I'm done. Look at your toes. Your toes ain't done. I'm out. Who told you to dye your hair that color? I'm done. Didn't I tell you I ain't want no salt on that food? I'm done. Many men don't do that. The majority of men who have money don't even sign a prenuptial with a woman. And here's the thing. I know women gonna say, well, y'all ain't got no money. Okay, well, we ain't talking about the men who ain't got no money. You ain't gonna marry them anyway. We talk about the men who have money, who are continually getting caught up in this foolishness. And all of it always ends the same. The divorce comes, your money goes. That's just how it is.
Because I had that person in my life. You remember that day I was telling you, I don't regret a lot. But this particular guy, I mean, it didn't matter what I went through. He was so supportive.
Now, I want to stop y'all right there. When a woman says, it doesn't matter what I went through, that's someone who had a bunch of problems and issues. You see what she's saying? She had all these problems and issues, and he was supportive. Well, let's see how she rewarded all of his support.
Supportive. Do you need anything? And I did not treat him how he should have been treated. At the time, I didn't. I was so busy trying to fix other people, but it was breaking me that I couldn't see. I didn't see his value at the time. I could be real. I didn't see his value. And it wasn't until I started maturing and learning and I wound up realizing, wow, like, he was an amazing person. Still is an amazing person. And when I got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm coming at him. I'm about to tell him, like, look, I messed up. Can we start over? It was too late. He was like, look, I care about you. I love you. But I have a girlfriend now. And I'm not leaving her for you.
What you have to understand is If a woman continues to be guilty of the same offenses over an extended period of time, and I don't mean a long period of time, an extended period of time could mean a month. If she continues to be guilty of the same offenses, she is a woman who does not value your leadership. She does not value your guidance. Here's a woman who's saying the man did all of these things. He was supportive. You need anything, probably offered all type of insight and all of that, but the woman didn't listen. Now, let me tell you what this kind of woman will do. She won't listen to you. And then when things go bad, she'll turn around and point the finger at you and say, well, you didn't lead me. Instruction from you. Let me tell you something. Never let a woman half-ass anything with you. That she going to give you shut up in this, she need to give you shut up in this all the time. And like I say, shut up in this doesn't mean the woman can't talk. It means the woman can't talk when I'm talking. If a woman talks when you're talking and doesn't catch herself, yes, every night, nobody's perfect. So you may be talking, a woman may think you're done. She may want to talk, but you know what? Anytime you're talking and a woman interrupts, maybe she thought you was done, you weren't, or whatever, she should catch herself, excuse herself, and apologize. If she's not doing that, she views you as an equal to her. Any woman who views you as an equal is delusional at best and absolutely nuts at worst.
I'm perfect. You know, marriage is work.
And that's
Marriage is work.
it
I'm not here.
is. Go ahead, sorry.
I'm not going to be here like, you know, everything is raw.
Mhm.
You have to work hard, you know, to stay married, you know, and stay together. You know what I'm saying? I'm perfect.
When you look at what you just saw, what you saw is a case of what I call lack of shut-upness. That's a total lack of shut-upness, man. You must keep in mind that respecting your words results in shut-upness. Respecting your ideas results in shut-upness. Respecting your guidance results in shut-upness. Respecting your leadership results in shut-upness. Respecting your testosterone and what it represents in the context of a relationship results in shut-upness. See, this is a perfect example of when I say shut-upness doesn't mean that you can't talk. It means that you can't talk when I'm talking. When I'm done talking, have at it, baby girl. Go ahead, run. Get your thoughts out. Let's listen to you now. I'm done talking. But if you can't even wait till I'm done, and especially if you're trying to complete my thoughts, man, that woman don't care nothing about that man's words. If a woman don't care about your words, she don't care about your spirit. A woman who don't care about your spirit shouldn't be anywhere near it. You understand what I'm saying? She shouldn't even be close enough to hear it. But now he got to go through a divorce because he married a woman. He legally married a woman. He should just be able to end this. He should have been able to walk away, but no, he's been stuck in a situation where he's been having to deal with this. And let me tell you what happens when you deal with it. The woman respects you even less because she knows deep down inside she's disrespecting you.
So you mean to tell me I just pulled a 13-hour shift and I ain't got no food to come home to? Huh?
Why didn't you get something on your way home? Why y'all was recording for your raggedy cousin?
Why didn't you get some on your way home? Because he got a damn wife at home. If I got to get some on the way home, I might well be single. Why are you in my house when I get there? Why are you in my house when I get there? If I got to stop and get some on my way home, why are you in my house when I get there? Eating in my face. She in there eating. Come on, man. This is the type of things that guys want you to sign up for. Is this every woman? No, but this is some of them. And the other ones do other things.
Look, I just pulled a 13-hour shift. You being my wife, I pay all the bills in here.
All the dishes clean, your clothes clean.
Now, you see how a woman wants you to compromise? Cooking that man food is a part of that. You don't get to do 2 of the 3 things. You don't get to do 3 of the 5 things. You don't get to do that. I guarantee when the bills come, the man don't say, okay, I ain't going to pay the light bill this month. Y'all better go get some candles. I ain't going to pay your car note this month. You got to walk. I bet they don't say that. These are the type of things that are waiting for men when they go into legal marriage because it empowers a woman to know you can't just get rid of her. Never rob yourself of the ability to get rid of a woman when she doesn't serve a purpose. If she doesn't serve her purpose, you should be able to push her right out of the door. You should be able to say, okay, it ends today. That's what you should be able to say. You should be able to leave instantly. Why in the hell would you put yourself in a situation where if the woman ain't doing what she's supposed to do, you got to go to court and then you got to pay her to leave? This man right here pay all the bills. But if he try to leave this woman to get rid of her, he got to pay her to leave. So you got to pay her to get her. Then you got to pay her to stay. Then you got to pay her to leave. Boy, if that done trick mindset, it's kind of like these boys who be paying women to come spend time with them. See, you ain't paying her to come, you paying her to leave. Nah, fool, you paying her both ways. You paying her for everything you get, you paying.
You don't fix me no lunch for my job.
She don't fix him no lunch for his job.
You eat. You work from home.
Okay,
I can't come home to a full course meal.
Leftovers that I had from last night.
See, even with that, if it's leftovers that she had from last night, she know that man coming home. Them leftovers from last night need to be for him. He was at work working a shift. You mean tell me the leftovers, you get up early in the morning, eat the leftovers, you know that man coming home? A woman would make any excuse to continue to do. This is like stealing from the man. That's his food. She got up in the morning, ate and started eating his food. He walked in the house, she eating his food. He paid for the food. She don't, man, what the hell you doing with a woman? See, the problem is not that the women are the way they are. Okay, that's fine. A woman can be however she wants to be. The problem is, why are you as a man marrying a woman who has these habits? This woman is not someone you should be thinking about marrying. This is not a woman that you should be thinking about marrying. She ain't doing nothing. She just wake up. And obviously, she works. He said she worked from home. She works. Whatever she does. And he still pay all the bills and still can't get a meal cooked when he come home. He should get rid of her. But he can't. You know why? Because he's legally married. See, when we say don't worry about legal marriage, they think we just want to be players and have a whole bunch of women. No. Those guys who want to do that, they talk about that. We never talk about running around having a whole bunch of women. We never talk about that. That's something that a woman who doesn't deserve you and you get rid of her, she will always say you left her for another woman. That's the only way she can wrap her mind around the concept that you don't want her, that she doesn't measure up. It always has to be another woman. This woman right here, if this man left her, she says another woman. She would never own up to the fact that it's because she don't do shit. A woman cleaning up dishes in her house, she clean up dishes because she don't want bugs in her house. Keep leaving them dirty dishes in the sink. The roaches will come. They will find your house. I promise you that. Keep leaving them dirty dishes in the sink every night, and I promise you the roaches will find your house. This is what many men just don't seem to understand. If your woman does not want to do her part in your life, she doesn't love you, she doesn't like you, she doesn't care about you, she doesn't value anything that you have going on. Listen, I met a woman like that, a couple of women. Come to your crib, don't do nothing. Don't get an invite back. Don't get an invite back. Because by the time the woman come to your crib, for me anyway, by the time one come to my crib, man, we vibing. You understand? We vibing. I probably been in her crib already a few times, but we vibing already. We already vibing. We already getting it in. We already doing a whole bunch of amazing things. And then she get to come through. But this is after a woman tells you all these things she could do. You know what I'm saying? She this type of woman. She that type of woman. She could be this type of wife. She could do all these things for you, man. And then you realize, man, the woman can't do none of them. She don't even know how to do it. A woman should be putting her best foot forward for you. She should be proving to you on a daily basis, not just in the beginning, on a daily basis, her value. You got so many simps out here, woman ain't got no value, so they give her the value. Man, my woman, man, she was there for me, man, when I ain't had nothing, man, she ain't had nothing either. Find me the woman who had something that was there for you when you ain't had nothing. If a woman ain't got nothing, the best thing she can go on is potential of a man who does. And 9 times out of 10, every little bit you get, you give it to her. A woman will stay on for that. If every little bit you give it to her, she'll stay on and take a chance that you're going to get to the money. And then she knows that when you get to the money, you're going to give her everything. You give her the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountains. You'll give her the world. You give her all of that.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though.
Now, I'm not gonna tell you, man, that you shouldn't value your woman at all. A woman does have value, but you can't overvalue her and convince yourself that she brings more value to your life than you bring to hers.